Hello Stampers and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Today I have a super cool look to share with you today. Do you see how that froggy is all like glossy and shiny? Isn't he adorable? And it is super simple on how to do this. I got the idea from the amazing Sarah Douglas, the CEO of Stampin' Up. She showed us how to do this on a Facebook Live video with the new little monsters that are in the Occasions mini catalog. I didn't actually have the monsters, so I used the stamp set You're Sublime, which has this adorable little toad. I guess it's not really a frog, is it? Since it says totally awesome. But I used him to create this. So I'm just going to set this aside here. Let's see if we can leave him like right here. I have a 2.5 by 2.5 inch Whisper White square. And what I did is I took some of the fine tip glue pen. So I actually have more than one of these because I use these in classes and stuff, and so people aren't having to wait around. Then I have more than one, but they're super affordable that you can easily have more than one in your stash. So I actually poured some from one into the other and practically filled it up so that I wasn't using so much. But then I just added some re-inker to it. So I used Cucumber Crush re-inker. I will say that this is like maybe a third full, and I put 10 drops in there, and that was too much probably, or plenty, however you want to see that. So I actually added a little bit more back from this one back into that to dilute it a little bit because it was dark, and you can see it's pretty dark green in there. So I would probably say maybe 5 drips is good. Of course, the less you do, then you can always add more, but you can't ever take out. And if you don't have some to pour from another one, then you're kind of stuck with that color. So it really doesn't need a lot of re-inker. And then the awesome thing is now you're just going to use this, the amazing fine tip, and you're going to color your little toad. So we're just going to, here wait, there's a little globby on the end, there we go. We're just going to color it along. And there it's starting to come out. And there you have that fabulous little green look. There's a couple bubbles up here, so I'm just going to try to pop those a little bit, maybe, if I can. There we go. No, I still haven't popped it, but you will probably notice a little bit in the sample that like the green kind of varies a little bit, and that's just because it kind of pools in certain areas, so there's really no making that happen. That just happens on its own as it, you know, kind of pools in certain areas and goes a little bit darker. I actually did the eyeballs in just the regular fine tip glue pen. So anytime you want like a little shine over an image, you could always just take the regular fine tip glue pen and add a little bit of shine like that. It takes a couple hours to dry, so take that into consideration whenever you're making a project. It's not one of those projects you're going to want to make and head out the door right away. So you might want to like do it in the evening or something and set it aside until the next morning, or you can always you know, do it at any point. Just make sure that you'll want to finish it after it has already set and dried, and that takes, you know, maybe an hour or two depending on how thick it went on. So that's how you do that fabulous look. I just added, oop, nope, my finger didn't go into it. I just added a little bit of Whisper White Baker's Twine to the back of that and did like the little loops and stuck it on with Stampin' Dimensionals. I used the Seaside embossing folder, not necessarily because I wanted it to look like water, but I just liked the way that looked on the background in Pacific Point, and then layered it onto a Cucumber Crush card base. So super cute. I think this would be great for kids, but also for any age because they are totally awesome. Isn't that super fun? You could always try this with different colors and make glossy flowers or, you know, glossy images with anything, because I mean, who doesn't want a little bit of shine and bling on their project? Love, love, love that. So you can see that there. Of course, I'll be posting pictures of these on my blog, laurastamppad.com, so you can check those out there. Don't forget to check out some of my other tutorials that I have down below. You can see those there. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.